say future me, what happens in the future?
Oh, I grow my hair long.
Again?
Yeah, except for real this time.
What else?
Oh, I hit 300 subscribers.
300? Whoa!
And we vote to leave the EU.
What? Holy mother of...
Oh, and Donald Trump becomes president of the United States.
What? Wait, who the is Donald Trump?
Do I really have to review this year? Fine. 2016. Now, where do I start? How about January? There's me back in January 2016 with slightly shorter hair, looking ahead to a better year. What a fucking idiot. 2016 has been a very mixed year. Many say it was a political roller coaster, which is just a fancy way of saying it was a massive sack of shit. What about 2016 for YouTube? This has been a very interesting year for YouTube. This year we've seen the rise of YouTube drama, the fall of YouTube drama, and lots of anger about copyright abuse, demonetization, and algorithm changes. And what about me? What has 2016 been like for me and my YouTube channel? Well, to find that out, we'll have to go all the way back to January 2016. You used this segue already? Just whatever, shut up. So straight away, 2016 was focused on YouTube. I spent about 3 months preparing and filming a very special video, David Frankal Show 50, and I thought it would be filmed within 2 weeks. Ha! Then in early 2016 we got to see the Flying Scotsman in the ELR, that was nice. We got a new cousin in London. We had that horror day when I lost my tripod, my friend fainted, and the air raid siren went off. And then Duncan also came round and we did Brookside and Dragon. Then in February we had my cousin's bar mitzvah, also in London, and then I came back home and did nothing much for 3 days. Oh no, wait, no I didn't, it was the train spotting tour. No, editor, this isn't an episode of the train spotting tour, I'm just talking about it, idiot. It was great fun, we went around, we saw a lot of Manchester, and we filmed 20 episodes, although the episodes themselves weren't uploaded until mostly August and September, which I think was a big contributor to the growth my channel had during those months. Then on the 4th of March we had snow, and then we had Permspiel, which we'd been preparing also over the past 3 months, and nobody showed up. There was literally no competition, and we won by default. Yeah, David, whilst we're on the topic of Permspiel, yes? Whatever happened to Permspiel behind the scenes? Oh god, look, I'll talk about it later. Then on the 3rd of April 2016, David Frankal Show 50 was finally uploaded, and what a pain in the backside it was. A few days earlier, on the last day of filming, I'd also forgotten the tripod on the tram a second time round. I'm an idiot. Then we had the April 2016 Shabbaton in Baskerville Hall. That was mostly amazing fun. And then over the Pesach, April, Easter, whatever holidays, we did London, and we also did Prague and Budapest. April also saw the start of the new Northern franchises, and so much progress has been made since then. They have literally re-liveried a train. One train! Then in May we had the summer exams. I finally got the second travel board to display all the travel information on that we've been fighting for months. And then over half term we went to Sorrento in Italy. That was a fun week. Then along came June, that absolute d***head who everyone thinks is going to be so much fun and then always turns out to be awful. Brexit. Oh, and next year it'll be even worse because I'll have exams. But at least July was fun. We had the Kahila weekend, then we had our history trip to Berlin, then the day before the last day of school we went to Blackpool Zoo, and we also did a treasure hunt in Manchester city centre for my friend's birthday, and then it was the summer holidays. Then in August we did Budapest, the Balaton, Sopron, Vienna and Dürr. Back home we also visited the MC and Bolton Abbey Railway and the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway. So throughout June, July, August, September and October, I had been crunching through my post-DF Show 50 backlog. My channel stats actually stagnated quite a lot at first, and then in early July, Baba Chub Chub gave me a shout out, and suddenly subscriber count rocketed and I hit 200 subscribers, and it has been quite a lot of growth since then. In October I hit over 7,000 views in 1 month, which a year ago would have been unimaginable. Then came September, and along with it the start of year 11. No easy transition whatsoever, just straight away hard work, but at least we got to go to London. I also went on an English trip to Huddersfield and a geography trip to the Lake District. Then in October we went to London again. Then we had the Sukkot holidays when I pretty much wrapped YouTube for the end of that kind of period of time. Then I spent most of November revising and also pulling my hair out because now apparently Donald Trump is president. Then at the beginning of December we went away to Oxfordshire for the weekend, and then I did my mocks. I had, wait for it, 22 exams. And now, thankfully, it's the winter holiday and we're all up to speed. Phew. Also, Pokemon Go is a thing this year, although unfortunately Nintendo kind of pretended that Windows phones don't exist. Also, Super Mario Run is coming now, and guess what? We're probably going to be ignored again, aren't we? This year I have gone from 135 subscribers to well over 300. Growth was slow at first, despite me pouring efforts into DF Show 50. But after Baba Chub Chub's shout out and 3 months of unprecedented growth, I have now over doubled my subscriber count. So it has been a while since our previous episode, obviously, because I was working on exams, and obviously quite a lot has happened since then, so this is the part of the show when I kind of do a recap. So of course first up was Halloween. We didn't do much, although now I'm decided that we should have a pumpkin carving competition between the two of us. So we made pumpkins, here they are. So tell me in the comments, which one do you think was mine and which one do you prefer? Then on the 5th of November we had a murder mystery in Shul, and then, do I really have to talk about this again? Fine. Then Donald Trump won the election. Then the Monday after that, I came back to my station after school to find that some f***er had made off with my bike. What a d***. Though you probably knew that already, as I have kind of gained a habit of expressing events in my life through downfall parodies, so you will have also known that about 2 weeks earlier, I accidentally smashed a whole bunch of measuring cylinders during a chemistry practical. I'm so sorry. Moving on, then Wednesday the 16th of November was careers evening in school. Then that Saturday, one of my friends had a Great British Bake Off themed party. We had a competition, we had to bake Swiss rolls. Unfortunately, the person I was paired with deliberately sabotaged my cake. Oh, I also bought a new bike, and it hasn't been stolen yet. Then on Tuesday the 22nd of November, we had a maths trip to Manchester University. We had this kind of mathsy, physicsy lecture. It was very interesting and also very entertaining. That weekend, I hit 300 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I also hit a fever. I missed 2 days of school, which was probably disastrous, as I probably missed some important stuff from my mocks, but I think I was alright. So by that point, I was already deep down the revision rabbit hole, but that weekend I got to take a break as our family went down to Oxfordshire, along with our cousins and some extended family and friends. We stayed in this mansion. It was very nice, but also very cold. Also, one morning we woke up and we had a surprise visitor outside our door. A pig. Literally just a giant pig wandering around. Then after that, we had our last week of actual school. On Wednesday, the evacuation alarm went off. Then on Sunday, the 11th of December, we had the annual Hanukkah fair at Menorah, which was a lot of fun, much better than the summer fair that year. Then, of course, we had 2 weeks of mock exams, the worst of which was English Literature Paper 2, which was a 2 hours and 15 minutes long paper, mostly of poetry. Also, our computing exam was cancelled. Ah, wait, you already know this because of this video. So yes, I'm uploading again, as you can see, for now. I have 2 kind of big videos coming up soon. We have Train News December, and also the Explanations with Ellie kind of compilation and behind the scenes. I also have another train spotting video filmed, which I'm going to save until later on during the holiday. So after the holiday, there'll be January and February, which will kind of be business as usual in school, depending on the amount of work. I'm not sure, I might continue uploading semi-regularly for a bit, but we will have to wait and see. Primsville behind the scenes. I did say I would mention that later. Right now, I've received pretty much no help from Menorah whatsoever. They just won't give me a straight answer on the issue. It has been months. They said they were going to discuss it, and it seemed to have not happened. So right now, I will not give up on this. I will keep trying to get this uploaded. But for those wondering when it's going to be uploaded, for the sake of the question, I would say it's probably not going to happen. But I will keep trying, so we'll have to wait and see. Next year's Permspiel is actually coming up in the not too distant future. More on that when I find out more, which right now I don't know very much about what's going to happen. The next episode of the David Frankal Show, again, will depend on how much work that January and February ends up being. I don't really have an immediate plan for the next few months of YouTube, so I will tell you probably via Twitter. You can follow me at David Frankal when I've kind of created a plan. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Bye. In this week's Train Spot of the Week, on my final one of my little cycles, I've come here to Manchester Airport. Here we see Class 185, number 135, forming a Trans-Pennine Express service to Cleethorpes. I think today's experience has left me with a sound piece of advice for anyone wishing to do the same. Don't ever try and cycle to Manchester Airport railway station. It's just don't. Welcome to the surprise fourth presidential debate between future President Hillary Clinton and crazy lunatic Donald Trump. So Donald, about your earlier point about immigration, wrong. I think you just hate Muslims. Well, at least I didn't found ISIS. Neither did I. In fact, I have an email confirming it. Now let me just, where's it gone? We need to build that fucking wall.
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's wet weather, please take extra care whilst on the station. Surfaces may be slippery.